Hey everyone, I'm Krissy with the Fans POV, and with me is cosplayer extraordinaire, amazing Alan Ryde. Hello, Alan. Thank you so much for the interview. I see you flitting all over the cons all the time, so I'm sure you're very busy.
Well, thank you for having me. I'd love to answer any questions you have.
Well, just for you guys at home, for those who don't know, Alan won one of our Best of 2014 awards, Best Crossplay / Genderbend Cosplay, because obviously all of his Disney princesses are fabulous. But just so you know, they are fabulous.
Thank you so much.
I guess the first thing is, how did you get into the convention scene and cosplay scene?
I got into it about 2006. I went the very first time to Otakon, and I thought it was like really cool, something I'd ever seen before. And then I was in high school about the time, planning to go to college, so I wanted to go for theater work, so I started combining everything and started going from there, I guess.
Okay, that's really cool. Was there any particular influence that got you into doing cosplay and all that?
I guess like in terms of it, I just I love doing costume work. I always enjoyed sewing and I did lots of arts and crafts prior. Okay. So it kind of just trickled in from there.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. What was your first cosplay?
My first official costume was Belle from Beauty and the Beast in her peasant dress.
Oh, okay. I think I remember that one because Otakon 2006 was my first Otakon, so I think I remember that one. Do you have a particular costume that's your dream costume that's on the bucket list?
Right now, one of my dream costumes would be Thor. Working on that one, as well as possibly some other princesses. I recently finished up one of my dream list bucket costumes of Odette from the Swan Princess, which I'll be having later tonight.
Can't wait to see that, because she's an underrated princess. Everyone always thinks of the Disney ones. No one ever goes to her. Is there a particular material that you just love above all else?
I would say one of my favorite materials that I use almost any time would either be like a deep peony silk or like a shantung, because I love the texture of it and how it has a crisp feel to it.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Is there a particular fabric that you would abhor?
Spandex and I are not really good friends. I'm hoping somehow we can bridge the gap, but as of now, just not a thing.
That seems to be a common one. We've asked a few other people and they hate spandex. They like avoid it with a passion. If you weren't into the cosplay community and the convention scene, do you think, is there any other fandom or like trail you would be doing instead of this?
Good question.
Well, you did say, like, I know you said that, like, the fashion and all that was an idea, it was a thing for you, so I guess it would still probably be the same.
I'd probably be working for theater, things like that, if I wasn't doing this, but I just enjoy this so much.
It's hard not to enjoy the dressing up as a Disney princess or any other kind of character. I know that recently, in like a couple past few years, and we've heard from other cosplayers that it's almost like the community is getting too competitive and almost too, I guess, elitist. Has there ever been a time with the cosplaying, have you ever thought, I don't want to do this anymore?
The thing is that, like, when I came into the scene, like, I started out with a scene where it wasn't really competitive. It was just, you know, we found common ground because we're like, hey, you like a thing, I like a thing. I'm just like a thing that you like, and you're just like a thing I like. So this is awesome. Over the years, I think with like popularity and fan pages, I think it started kind of like snowballing. But I mean, it kind of like comes and goes. And given the fact that I came in by myself in the first place, and I kind of just, now that I work professionally doing sewing and costume work, I don't really think I quit. I just learned to ignore it.
Okay. Well, that's what the next thing was going to be. Is there any advice you would have for people who are considering dropping out and quitting?
I would say, I know that like it does seem competitive. I know that like everybody's trying to like get page likes and picture likes, but honestly, or you might see someone's costume who might have been better, but just do it. Like, I mean, for Odette, she's such an, like, I grew up and I loved that movie and I liked her character, and she's so underrepresented that I would love to see more people dress as her. I don't even care that I made one, but like other people, if you really enjoy the character, just go with it. Just who cares? I mean, great country.
Yeah. Well, like we said at the beginning of the interview, Alan did win one of our awards for 2014. So for Alan, we have a little certificates. For
thank you so much.
Well, when we did it, the fans, they told us you were #1. So we figured, here's to prove the fans said you're #1.
Thank you so much.
We want to thank you for all your work and for putting out there. And I think to a degree, I know a lot of more professionals and those that are at your quality and level become role models, and I think it's a good thing.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
And we will see you around the con. See you guys later.